How's it, everyone?
How's it going? Good morning.
Q&A by the pond.
With our palm trees.
Our cabbage tree palm trees. Yeah, okay. So Paul will start us off.
So is it Curraqueen?
Yes, it is.
So from Curraqueen, you're having a blast up there, aren't you? It looks fantastic. Indeed, it does look fantastic with our pond here, and you would have seen the videos of all the other land out there and stuff on both Study Boy NZ and also NZ Outback.
Yep.
So it is, and
it's very fun.
Are we having fun? We are having fun.
Yes. Moving on. Urban Kibiana. I think I don't have to read all the message because it's about something else. I can't think of a question because his brain's tight. Anyway, yeah. Shout out to you, buddy. I know you're going through some stuff at the moment, so
thinking of you.
Yep. Box on. We're strong. Butter biscuits.
Butter biscuits. How are you going, mate?
G'day, James. How's it going, buddy?
Don't catch up often enough on mine, that is. There's a big chunk of land. Indeed it is. It's just 2.5 acres. No, it's not 2.5 hectares.
It's not 2.5 hectares, or it is?
2.5 hectares.
Right. So it's like 5 acres?
Yeah.
Does that work out to that?
6.1 acres.
Oh, there you go. See? 6.1 acres.
Is any wildlife apart from that one bird? We've actually got quite a few pukeko.
Okay, no, so it goes 2 pukeko, which are the little, you would have seen them before, they're the blue and black and
kind of like purpley colour on them too, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 of those that we've seen. There's 4 wild ducks now, and unfortunately we lost the white one that was a resident next door, got run over on the road. Rip Blondie. Yeah, she's no longer with us, but we've got the 4 wild ducks are still here. We actually started with 2, I think, and now the 2 have come in.
Yeah.
We have 2 pheasants that we know of, and mice.
Yeah. In New Zealand we don't have any snakes. We do have sea snakes though. But I've never actually seen a sea snake. Have you seen a sea snake?
It's just one of those tongue twisters. It's just
sea snake on the seashore.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen a sea snake, but apparently we have them.
Keep it videos. Cool. And thanks heaps, man. You're worlds away in another part of the universe, pretty much. But it's really cool that you watch, and it's I miss our coffees, mate. Even though they were virtual coffees, pretty much, it was still nice to hang out. So I'm hoping I can, for the sort of next couple of weeks, we'll be able to maybe sit down at least once a week and have a coffee. Next one. A pretty cool setup you got there for yourself. Well, it is, that's kind of you, I guess, isn't it?
It is. We've got a pretty good setup. We have, and we are still progressing with that. We've got the bus, as you would have seen it, which is going to be like a reception and plus your quarters.
Quarters? Sounds like I'm a servant.
Residence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I got my camper. So but the best part of this place is actually the place itself.
Yep.
With our setup. So.
And the area. The area is what makes it.
Good bunch of people around, the neighbours as well.
Yep.
So yeah, that's been awesome.
Right, you gonna ask me this one? It's pretty much yours anyway.
You really like riding that quad bike, don't you? Sounds like a really cool guy, that guy.
It does. Yeah. So Study Boy says you really like riding that quad, don't you? Okay. So since he got here a couple of days ago, pretty much the only person that's been on that quad 24/7 is who?
Me.
So yeah, it's fun riding the quad, and especially when it takes you, if you walked, it takes you 10 minutes to get from one end of the place to the other. So it's nice to have a what we call it, steel horse.
Steel horse or horse.
A steel horse to steel steed.
Hi-ho silver, but it's not silver, it's black. So.
Hi-ho black.
Hi-ho black.
So yeah, it's does a lot of things, and it actually aids in a lot of the stuff we do, carting stuff around, and yeah,
it's not just a fun thing, it is a workhorse. Really.
It is, but
it's fun.
It's also fun using it. Okay, Jericho. Discovered with Jericho, shout out to him in Scotland.
Hey buddy.
Will the site be for touring, caravans, statics and camping? So I guess
All
what
of
you
them
mean.
all of them in the long term.
Yeah, so camping and stuff, it's static, meaning I would say people staying here full time. Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay, so yeah, eventually we would like a certain percentage of that. Not too big though. We don't really want to have the problem of being landlords, if that's
No, exactly.
because then you enter into a lease and da da da, and you can't, if they're static, they move all their stuff in. You can't charge them week to week only, and then next month they can't pay, and then you can't move a whole family out and dump them on the ground. It's horrible. You wouldn't do that. We just don't want to be put in a position where we have to do that. So
And because we're going to build up this as a wildlife place too, they won't be able to bring pets and stuff as well. Like
yeah.
even my cat won't be able to come up here.
No.
So it's one of those things because we want the wildlife to come back, and
Yeah.
cats and dogs don't help with that.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, the first year this season, hopefully, cross fingers, will be self-contained campers and caravans. If you're self-contained, meaning if you've got your own way to poop and wash yourself, then you
And
can
cook.
stay. Yeah. Well, I guess you can eat chips while you're here, I guess. But as long as you can do all the stuff that we don't have yet, then you're allowed to stay. If not, then we can't take tenting this year. Next year, yes.
Yeah.
Once we get all septic tanks put in and grass is growing and everything, yeah, we'll be able to do that. So would you like anything to add to that? Because that is,
Yeah. So yeah, we will. So obviously tenting in the long run too. So that'd be really cool.
yeah, tenting for us, I would rather have tenters because it's people that tent normally do it because they can't afford to have the big caravan and they do it for the experience, and that's what kind of this is,
Yeah.
for the experience.
It is NZ Outback, so it's kind of that rustic
Yep.
lifestyle.
Yeah. Do you want to touch on what you're doing with your bus?
So the bus,
the old bus.
the old bus up there will be moved down here, and it will become like an art studio and also a little residence at the back. Residence? Residence. Accommodation.
It'll have accommodation at the back of
At
it.
the back,
It's
but
already
yeah.
got it now.
So campers come in, you can set up a little art easel for children. They can do little paintings and stuff. We have like some of the artifacts around the bus as well, so they can sit down there and
Sketch them and draw them. And
sketch them and draw them. It'll be something for them to do.
those of you who don't know, Paul paints, but he was self-taught watching Bob Ross, so which is really cool.
I'm not exactly a Bob Ross. I've adapted his thing to my
Yeah.
way as well. So it's kind of like I'm a Paul Ross.
But yeah, it's and his stuff's awesome. So that'd be really cool to incorporate that, where people can come in and just, he's with early childhood, so he would like to get more people into it, and especially even drawing the nature around, and sketching and stuff like that would be awesome.
Yeah. So also getting rid of the wattles, because they're an Australian species which doesn't really suit New Zealand as such, cause especially here.
Yep.
Because the root system can't go down and they get big and fall over. We've got a couple of big ones up there. You can't see in the shop probably, but
So
they fall over. So
did we ever touch on why wattles were brought here?
no.
See, wattles were brought here by the missionaries to use the bark for tanning Bible covers. That is exactly why wattles are here, but they are everywhere up here. Like, we've got rid of, what, 90% of them here?
90%. We still got some over there and still some down there to get rid of, but
But
we'll
like,
get there.
there's sections up the road that are just covered. It's crazy, isn't
There's
it?
some big farms across the road further up which just have wattles upon wattles up there, and
Yeah.
the natives just get destroyed by them.
Wattles upon wattles.
Wattles upon wattles.
And what wildlife do we have? Lots of birds. We have mostly fantails that cruise around next to us because we're kicking up all the bugs. But
You kind of think that, they're nice, they're being sociable, they're flying us, I want to be around. No, they just want you to kick up bugs for them to eat.
yeah, they just want you to bug them so
like
you can eat them. But it's cool though. So they're all, I don't know if you can see them in the background there. This
Flying
pond is just the awesomest thing to have when it comes to wildlife, because they all hang out around it. We are going to expand the pond further in. We just haven't, once the digger guy is back, a couple of months, 3 months or something,
Yeah,
we'll get him to do a bit more and dig it further down and make it a bit bigger.
because it really needs to be a bit bigger,
Yep.
really, because It's cool. It's cool.
It's cool, but it needs to be a lot bigger. It's good though. It's the levels dropped a bit, eh?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you
Alright.
so much everyone for watching our videos. You know, we don't have the flashy intros and the everything, but it's nice to know you guys want to see what we're doing.
Thanks for watching, and yeah.
As Kiwi as it is, it's real. All right, till Wednesday, everybody.
All right.
Take it easy.
See ya.